So guys, it's been a very long time. Welcome to another episode of Beat the Press football podcast. And yeah, introduction. So you've got myself, Hoyo, back at it again. To my right, you have Mr. J.
Dino.
To my left, you have Mr. Monzo. And on the other side, you have the two Bengali brothers.
What the fuck are we?
Nah,
One is Sri Lankan.
well, you do look Sri Lankan and he does look Turkish at the same time. So yeah, you've got Nabs, the Liverpool fan.
He's the reason why we've been away, lads.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
Be busy, man. I've been busy,
And then
lads.
you got Mr. H over there with his
Big
shiny
H.
new grills.
Come on.
Yeah,
Grills,
fam,
eh?
yo,
I got the smallie, red in the t-shirt. Come on. We're here. What we fresh off doing, boys?
Well,
Come
I
on,
don't know.
let's just round it up, innit? Come on.
We're fresh off just watching Liverpool get smoked.
Yeah, a lot has happened in these last 10 game weeks as well at the same time.
Yeah.
You've had Man United on the up and coming. Finally, a lot of us can be proud of what they're doing right now. And you've got Liverpool, on the other hand, going the other side and doing a 180. After our last episode where we did the predictions and we talked about what's going to happen in the upcoming Premier League games.
That was the last episode.
Yo, it was like when you guys winning, like against Bournemouth and stuff.
No,
like
but
that?
that's it, innit?
Yeah.
Liverpool stopped winning. We stopped recording because obviously
Bang
some
on.
man didn't want to turn up. But
So the
Liverpool is
spotlight
playing
is
straight.
on your man right here, Mr. Nabs.
Not just him.
It is, for now, he's just Amar. That's why we rate him for turning up. We rate him for turning up.
We know what this really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Liverpool intervention.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
So I want to start off by saying, yo, come here, bro. Come here, yeah? You to hold your corn, blood. Where's your trophy? Where's your trophy, blood? Where's your trophy? Where's your seat, blood? Jack.
So let's get you kicking in it. So Nabs, what is going on with Liverpool
7
FC?
losses in 10 games, bro. How's that going on?
Woo! Give me some stats.
Wait, is that legit?
No legit figures, bro. Give me stats, man.
Give me a platform to it. Then
Was it
No. Let's go from the start, boys.
Yeah, let's start.
Because summer transfer window came, and everyone here around this table, including myself, said, "Yo, Liverpool, if they sign Isak, it's game over." Along with Wirtz, fucking Kirkes, Frimpong.
Yeah.
Who did you get in the midfield? That's it. All right, cool. Sign Ekitike, sign all of them, man. And everyone was saying, "Yo, this is a Real Madrid type fucking window."
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's a fucking shit house window, blood. That's what it is. It is an absolute shambles. And the reason why it's like that, I want Nabs to get into, is the balance of this fucking team just looks completely off. Yeah? Just before you go, they expected a Real Madrid window.
Yeah.
They got a Louis van Gaal Man United window. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wirtz has got a Ballon d'Or contract. That's what Martial had, fam.
Has he actually got a Ballon d'Or contract?
No.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like not a Martial thing, you know.
No, so from the last episode, do you know what your best team is right now?
Me personally,
We'll talk about that firstly, because with all these signings,
I think
we still can't see your
I
best
got
team.
mixed reviews, but I always have a mixed thingy on everyone else, and I'm more realistic. Yeah, you can't judge based off what's not in your control. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for example, injuries not in your control, you can't start them. You get what I'm saying? So in my thingy, our keeper, I can't even say his name, but I don't mind. I don't get why people are having a problem with it. I don't think he's an issue. In my opinion, yeah.
I think he doesn't know how to kick a ball, bro.
Kicking a ball ain't a
You know
problem.
what's crazy? I didn't even deep it, but Alisson's a massive miss.
Yeah, he's a huge
No.
miss, huge
I
miss.
didn't Man need to understand what I said
Let
last
me-
time. I'm the most injury-prone goalkeeper I've ever He's
uh,
seen in my
uh,
life. You got Nale in goals, bro.
Yeah, but Alisson,
No,
the
Nale
reason
is
why
goal,
he's so good, he does everything. He's not just one thingy.
He's the whole package, basically.
Yeah, everything you want in a keeper, he is that guy.
But having said that, if you're a centre back, if you're Van Dijk, Konate, you look back and you see Alisson, you feel a little bit safe.
Yeah.
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 When you look back and you see
Not much
your
really.
mama dashing really everywhere.
Do you know what it is? But he's not the problem. And if you watch the game, if you watch Liverpool game,
He's
it's not.
No,
It's
you're not the problem.
It's a problem.
No,
yeah,
he's
bang
a
on.
problem, but it's not his fault.
Yeah,
You know why it's not his fault? And I always say, and I said it to you guys with United, and I say it with any team in the world, yeah? When you have a team of 11 players, your two centre-backs and your goalkeeper have to be dogs. They have to be boys. They need to know what each other's thinking before you
100%,
even get the
that's what I'm
ball.
saying.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Van Dijk's an issue with that. And Konate is the big problem with that. Konate doesn't know what he's doing, bro.
He looks like a lost chicken.
Every week I see another problem with him, and that's my opinion. And
He's one of the biggest
So
problems.
basically, Karius should have stayed. In other words, that's what I think.
Not Karius.
Karius.
no, so he's not the keeper's not a problem. I've seen good highlights of him. He made wicked saves. Never have I actually seen him make a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never been like a fault for a goal, things like that. Never been like that.
So what is it then? Because look, you played Real Madrid in the midweek. It was a masterclass. Everyone was,
Was it?
I
Oh,
don't
man.
feel like
It wasn't
that.
a
Don't fight.
masterclass, bro.
No, but they shut down Vinny, they shut down Mbappe. You know, plays like that.
No,
They
and
didn't
the
have
mid.
a good game though.
I know
in
Real
general.
Madrid didn't turn
Okay.
up, but it's because of the way Liverpool
Yeah.
played.
I get it.
Yeah. No, I agree with
But
what
then
you're saying.
when you play City, Connie Bradley got done by Daku.
No, but Doku played. You gotta admit, this game was a joke.
Yeah.
Doku has one.
Best I've seen him play.
Yeah,
that's the
Doku
best
has.
performance for him.
He has
Probably the
one.
best on one-on-ones right now.
Doku has one
Best
good
probably.
game in 50, and when that game comes, it's a man. Remember his first
Yeah,
game?
he sent Trent to Madrid, no?
But
Yeah.
probably.
honestly.
But do you remember his first game where he got like 3 assists
Yeah.
for City? He's like that. He's one of those on his day. Disgusting. He'll kill you. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, obviously I could go on to like the lineup and whatever. I ain't gonna go through it, but obviously people talk about Kirkers. I don't think he's that much of an issue. It's another relation.
Huh?
That's a
No.
big
No,
issue.
no,
Shall I
no.
tell you what it is?
no,
It's
no,
a,
no,
it's,
no.
no, but you know what it is? It's another relationship thing. It's a you need. Do you know how?
Yeah, but then that's still an issue.
No, but it's not his
That's a
fault.
big
It's
issue.
I put Van Dijk a thing at fault of this.
Why?
You're the captain, and new players come in your side of the pitch.
Mm.
You have to build that relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's not something that you could just expect to happen overnight. He's a young player, 21. You know what I mean? If another 21-year-old come, you're expecting that to happen? No chance.
No.
But it's the fact that Kirkers came off such a good season last season. Last season, he had a very good relationship with his centre partner.
It's also a different shirt. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
though.
it's more
the
hype
pressure
on
that
it.
comes
Yeah,
with
pressure on taking over Robertson as well. Bro.
Yeah.
Like Robertson's not been a joke.
yeah,
No.
Only last season,
Yeah.
like everyone could argue, yeah, he's falling off a little bit.
yeah.
But bro, Robertson's been the best left back in the Prem probably for the
For a
last
minute, yeah,
five,
right.
5 seasons or what.
But do you think it was going to be this bad though? Since the last episode we recorded.
Do you know what it was?
That's the thing.
You know the issue was, and you could see it when Liverpool first started, and it's always a common problem, like with any club. When you get so many big players in, it's not about the ego. I don't think any of the Liverpool players have an ego.
But Nabs, we tried telling you this.
Yeah.
No,
I tried telling
Yeah.
every Liverpool fan this, bro. Every
Yeah.
single one that I know.
Yeah.
There could be a
Yeah,
problem when he goes
H-
left.
H-
Yeah,
H-
ask him. You know.
Now he's
I've been going on
record.
this.
You got it on record.
Yeah. It's on record as well. I've said
Yeah.
it, bro. There could be a very big problem. You're getting these players in. One of the main things that I've said is the Salah contract thing.
Mm.
Yeah, you've given
I will
Salah
give that,
this.
yeah.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah. Should we get to it?
you say your problems with
No,
this
that's
team,
what I want
and
to
then
say.
we'll
Like,
agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
So-
you,
We'll talk
said
about
there's a lot of things you don't think is the issue.
Yeah.
What do you think is the issue?
Do you know what, in my opinion, if you watch like Liverpool behind the scenes, the YouTube channel, things like that, the relationship ain't there. Klopp somewhat is to blame. Klopp, different type of manager.
Mm.
But I always say,
Hold on
Dutch,
a minute.
but Dutch managers are I said in our very first episode, I said I don't trust Dutch managers. But at the end of the day, he's my manager. I've got full faith in him.
You don't. Well, okay.
No, I do. I fully do.
Mm.
Not a
If
problem.
you've got full faith in him, why would you say if he loses against Villa?
I didn't say
City.
that. Hamas said that.
Nah, he didn't say it.
He didn't say
I
it. It
didn't
was
say that.
Ahmad.
Hamas said that.
Okay, fair then.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
nah.
were- So you'd still give him the
Yeah.
whole season,
Yeah,
regardless.
because at the end of the day, the problem is, regardless, he won our league last season. Not a problem. Now you got credit in the
Yeah,
bank.
it's a grace period. now.
Yeah,
It's a
but
grace
what I
period.
give him always, and I give any Liverpool manager, is the time to develop with your players. Now you just brought your players in. You brought a lot of big players in. Now I'm gonna give you your time. 10 games ain't your time. I'm expecting a whole season.
Yeah, fine.
Now, if I see by the end of this season that their style of play, the way team's getting to the way he wants them to start clicking, safe, it's not gonna click overnight. That you brought in 5 new players, starting players. It's not no chance it was gonna thing it. And I said that I didn't expect it to be amazing.
But do you expect it to be this bad though? That's the thing.
No, I didn't. But it's you know why I didn't expect it to be this bad? Because Salah. Because Salah always, no matter how bad Liverpool plays,
Yeah,
Salah will
true.
drag you out of the dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter how shit the Liverpool has played, ever.
I want to get onto that Salah and last season.
And that's why
later on. But I want to ask you just generally because, okay, so you're telling me an issue is relationship on the pitch, and off the pitch, arguably as well. Yeah. What else is the issue? Because it can't just be relationships, bro. Like we've all played football, innit?
Yeah.
We've all watched football for years. It don't matter about relationships when players are costing over 100 million, 50 million, 60 million, whatever. You expect a certain output from them.
Yeah, but do you
that output ain't coming, bro.
Okay, so let's get to the two players that you're basically on about. Yeah, Isak and Wirtz, right?
Yeah.
So Isak, for me, I said it. Slot made a mistake in the sense where Ekitike was in form, banging in goals. Isak wasn't fit. He wasn't healthy. So now you shouldn't have pushed him in just because of the price tag. That's where he made his first mistake. You know what I mean? You should have eased him in until he's fit. Get used to the Liverpool way of the start. Ekitike fell into it very comfortably, and that's fine, not a problem. But Isak will eventually, over time, it will happen, and we can make that happen. It's just about work rate.
Yeah, he didn't have a pre-season basically.
Yeah, work rate you can increase. It's not a problem. With Wirtz, only the problem I've seen, and this is, I could see it clicking. He just needs to find his position on the pitch. Premier League, very hard.
That's a big fucking problem.
No, but you know what?
Finding your position on the pitch, because when you're we just seen an example of it today, bro.
Yeah.
Man City, certain man was saying start Wirtz on the left.
Yeah.
We were there yesterday. We were online, weren't we? Amal was saying to me, start Wirtz on the left because you can't accommodate for him in that midfield, especially when you've got a midfield like City's.
Yeah.
Whether there's Rodri in there or not, you can't accommodate for him because it's too much of the detriment to the team.
Yeah. That three that you played against Real Madrid is your best midfielders right now. Them three.
Yes.
Szoboszlai, McAllister,
Yeah.
and Gravenberch. Them three you should have started regardless of anything.
But do you know why though, Abdi?
Why?
The reason for that is the chemistry. It didn't happen overnight. It was built.
No, but I don't think it's formation as well because you can't play with a cam as well. Don't forget.
Oh,
you
no.
You can't play with a cam.
But do you know, against Real Madrid, do you know who ran the most on the pitch and made a lot of the tackles in from our midfield? Wirtz.
Yeah, but he was on the left though, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that's he was putting press on every player.
Yeah.
No player was safe on that Real Madrid team. You know what I mean? He was chasing after everyone like a pit bull. The geezer was on it. He's a skinny guy, but he was dropping.
But let me tell you something, yeah. You know, this is where your manager has an issue. Yeah. Because you played Wirtz on the left, knowing full well Valverde is going to play there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we know that. So that means Wirtz isn't going to go put it on Valverde.
Yeah.
He's going to drop deep, be a bit of a tricky customer, pin the ball about here and there,
out of position, yeah.
But you know that, but you also know that City play with the right back. That's a midfielder.
Yeah.
Nunez. Put someone there that's going to go at him.
Yeah.
And that's Gakpo?
That should have been Gakpo or Ekitike, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Chiesa, bro.
Oh, yeah. Chiesa, there's another one. So that's the left wing. He's going directly at him. He's a threat down there.
Yeah.
But your manager said, no, I'm going to try and do the intricate little things.
Yeah.
But that's where Honest Loss having a problem. Because if you do that, where are you playing Wirtz? You're not taking him out of the midfield, you take him out.
You take him out the team, bro.
It's the same thing, and it's the same question is going to be asked. If he loses the game, £150 million player on the bench,
100%.
this, that. International break, you're going into international break now.
Yeah.
Bro, media is going to be on Liverpool. Because we've had it every fucking international break.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's what's going to happen now. But obviously, you're telling me relationships, and then you're saying now it's accommodating these big players.
Yeah.
What else seems to be the issue, bro? Because even man are just not pressing the same, bro.
No.
That's for me seeing it from a tactical perspective.
Like,
they're not
name a
pressing
player
as
now.
well.
Bro, name a player
Van Dijk's aura
now.
movement's not there no more. There's no aura.
Bro, not even this year. I'm not even saying. I don't want to name the players
Yeah.
because I can see the whole team in general. Right? They're not the same as last year. And you know they're not.
But
Salah is a main.
Boys,
I get that.
we need to address the elephant in the room.
No, 100%. But I'm saying the pressing in general from the whole team. It can't just be on Salah, bro.
Yeah,
It
no, I
can't.
agree.
It's not.
I
No,
get it.
it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
But you need to tell me. I don't want to say which players are. You watch them week in, week out, bro.
Yeah.
Why is it that they're not looking the same last season, bro?
You know what it is? There's a few reasons that could fall into it. And I always say that initial Klopp 11, this is talking about, I don't even need to name them. You know who they are, yeah? There's no point me naming them. Those 11, if you look at the chemistry they had, And chemistry is a very big thing in football.
Of course.
You need to know what the other player is thinking before you're thinking, and that's what it was. You know, for me, the left side of our team, it doesn't work. Reason being, Gakpo and Kirkers ain't got a relationship. Now, Mane and Robertson, if you look at them on the street, you'd never think these two are best friends. But the way they knew each other, Mane could have been blindfolded and he knew what Robertson was going to do.
Yeah, but you know what that is though? That's not chemistry. Bro, I'll tell you straight up, that's not chemistry. For me, it doesn't look like, they might have a great relationship off the pitch.
Yeah.
That is Klopp and his system. You know what it is?
No.
They could have played Simicast, which Klopp did all the time, bro.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing.
Every player.
But you
knew
lacked it.
exactly where they were.
No, but you lacked it. Do when a new player comes in, that's what I'm trying to say. It's only new players come in.
100%.
You get what I mean?
I get it.
Salah and the Simicast, two opposite sides of the pitch, best friends.
Yeah.
But you know, you're saying the chemistry, the relationship.
Go on, Lam.
It's the
Pochettino, right? Do you think because Trent's gone now, Salah doesn't have a relationship with?
Yeah.
Let me talk on it.
Before, I genuinely, if this is your argument today, I'm gonna leave this room laughing.
Yeah.
Because you're saying it's about relationships on the pitch and the chemistry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you from a tactical perspective.
Yeah.
Where is Slot going wrong, bro?
Where is Slot going wrong?
Yeah, because it can't be chemistry, bro.
Okay, tactical, different story. You're
That's
asking
what
me,
I'm
no,
trying to get at.
you're asking me
That's
what
what
my
I'm
opinion was
Yeah.
on the whole thing. I see it as a chemistry thing. There's no relationship. But you're asking me about tactics now.
Yeah.
Different story, yeah? Because tactics it always falls into it. Now, I get you. Okay, for me, Konate doesn't know where he's going. So so now you got a problem at the back. That your centre back pairing, big issue there. Conor Bradley, not an issue.
He's been quality.
Yeah, for what he's doing, not an issue. It'll eventually kick in, and it happened with Trent. People are just overhyping it just because Trent left. It'll happen with Conor Bradley. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Kirkes, he's only 21, probably just turned 22. Yeah, it will kick in. He's very young, and to do what Robertson done is very difficult when you don't have a manager like Klopp. Klopp's very good. You gotta remember, Klopp is the better manager out of. You know what I mean? But you gotta expect some like this process to kick in slowly with Robertson to kind of train him. You know what I mean into that position. Now the midfield, you're right. There's a big problem there, trying to accommodate Wirtz into there and other players, and you want Gravenberch and whoever else. You know what I mean? Now the thing is, you got three players. Yeah, you gotta look at the team you're always playing against. And Klopp did that every time, regardless of who was the big player. Wijnaldum could have scored 3 goals the week before.
You cater to the team coming up.
Yeah, whoever we're playing next. Now, if you know we're gonna play a low block team, you need players like Thingy Words, because they can find the intricate passes to break that. You know what I mean? And that's where Slot's messing up. You're right. The tactic ain't there. Tactically, he's picking the wrong team for the wrong occasion. Okay. You get what I mean? Now Salah, people are like onto Salah. He's been doing it for 6-7 years. Yeah? 6-7 years now. What do you expect from this guy? Now it's time for him. Last season he killed it. He smashed it. Assist, gold, everything.
But we say 6-7 years and with a certain man behind him.
Who?
Trent.
So you think all that was because of Trent?
No. Majority of it. Majority. He had a big part.
Do you know last season? Trent didn't play half the games, and Conor Bradley played half the game. And Salah got the most goals and most assists. Yeah. So where's Trent there?
No.
And that relationship between Trent and Salah wasn't there because Trent knew he was leaving. Salah knew he was staying. Yeah. You know, there was a difference. And now you're like, I get what you're trying to say. As in the chemistry of it is they've been together for. It's like how Gary Neville talks about David Beckham in front of him. They were like, I knew what the other would do before. You know what I mean? It's because of how long you play with each other. Sort of falls in. But the system's the same. Now, Salah's been doing it for 7 years. He's 30, God knows, 33, 34. This season, it's not even probably his worst, not even that bad of a season, in a sense, because he's still our top scorer, I think. You get what?
It is a bad season.
It is a bad
For
the numbers of the last 7-8 seasons,
But he's 34 years old. Now it's time for, we brought in all these players, time to carry him. Players like Gakpo, Wirtz.
You don't get that now.
Yeah, you don't get that.
You don't get that. Let me tell you why. I spoke about this. Remember the contract when I said, bro, that contract is going to fuck Liverpool. I said it, and I'm telling you, we are witnessing it in front of our eyes as we speak, because it's continuously going to be a problem now. That contract that you gave to Salah, it wasn't a reward Or it shouldn't have been a reward. What it should have been was incentive based. Yes, it was like, yo, bro, you carried man for 6-7 years and here's a little present for you or whatever, yeah? But it's, yo, we expect the same next season, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least something similar. Not a drop off like this.
Yeah.
Not a drop off like this, bro. I don't care what anyone says. That contract was to say, okay, yeah, we're gonna reward Salah. And then I remember saying it and I joked about it. I said, what if Luis Diaz comes and says, yo, my dad's been kidnapped. I need more money.
So do you think it's because of his contract?
I think it's massively to it. But not just Salah. I'm saying all across the board. These are players now where Ekitike, he's a good player.
Yeah.
I'm telling you he's going to be a problem. I am telling you he's going to be a problem. You know why? You can see in his eyes, he's playing with anger, bro. He's playing with anger. He's saying, yo, I started off the season, I bagged 2-3 goals. I got dropped for some dickhead that they bought 150 million pounds.
No, but he knew that was going to be the case.
But why did he come in and hit the ground running?
Football is about playing. If he's playing well, though, that's the thing. He's playing well.
Exactly.
He's banging in goals for you.
My point is, Hoyo, is that you're gonna feel that entitlement if you feel like you're performing at a certain level when others aren't, and they're getting bumper contracts for 350k and they're worth 150 million.
If that was me, I'm thinking, yo, I'm addicted. Yeah, exactly,
bro.
Okay, so let's get to that. Yeah, so you're on about the Salah situation.
Yeah,
and
this
the
is the biggest problem for me.
Yeah,
by the way.
and I've got my answer to this. I don't even think this is as big of an issue as you're making out. Okay,
go on.
Salah, over the last 7 years, top goal scorer for Liverpool. Now he's breaking every record. Broken every record, goals, assists, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, in the Premier League now, he smashed it. Now the problem you guys are saying is, oh yeah, he's earned this much. Yeah, but now all the Liverpool thing he has to say is, have you done it for 7 years? And Liverpool's very direct like that. No. On your bike, then let's go. Because Coutinho was our main guy.
Are you saying other players coming to them? And
if they said, we want the same. Yeah, do it for 7 years. You will get that. If you do it for 7 years, fine.
They don't have to do it for 7 years now. One thing is, where have Liverpool be a team where we're seeing the wages we're seeing?
Yeah.
Why are players like Wirtz, like Kirkes, getting the money they are? I'm sorry, but you've come in for a decent amount of money, yes. But you have done fuck all at Liverpool to earn this amount of money.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying these are on 350k. What I'm saying is Liverpool were a team where, okay, Salah's there, he's on 150 to 200k, but he's absolutely killing it, and the rest of them are on fucking 50k a week. But now all of them have exceeded
so basically the average wages has gone up.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, with that bumper contract, the average of the whole team has gone up. So where one player feels like he's carrying a certain workload on his back, he's gonna say, yo, bro, I need that little bit more extra, you know. You need to give me a little bit more bread.
Okay, should I explain that for you? So Liverpool's wage structure always has been lower than any other club in the Premier League. Probably towards the lower side of the 10. Yeah. Bottom half of the table. Yeah. You gotta remember, Liverpool's been a big club for about the last 10 years. Yeah. We've been down like in the Premier League, even Champions League, why not? You know what I mean? We've controlled the thingy wage structure, and you're right. People, the only, and I've checked the thingy, I've based this off other wage structures. I've checked it against the top 6. Yeah, Liverpool ain't that bad. Still ain't that bad. Okay. When you look at teams like, John Havertz is on like 250k. He's on more than than the rest of our team, other than Van Dijk.
I've got a question for this though, but you carry on. And
but
I'll
so then I understand the wage thingy, but if a player comes around now and says 7 years, I've been doing it for 7 years, or I've been even, let's say, a season as good as Salah's last season, yeah, I want this much money. Fine. Liverpool always said, do it again next season, we'll see. They said it to Salah, they said it to Coutinho. It's not like we're just going to open the contract and give it. With the contract, we've had to do that now, because that's where we've been losing our players. It's not about, we could have got Bellingham, could have got Haaland, we just didn't have the money to splash out, you know what I mean? And I know you like take the piss about it, but when Mbappe came to thingy last season, Real Madrid, did they win anything?
No, but he's clean it now.
Huh? No. Caicedo, you like talk about him like the greatest midfielder of all time.
He's the best right now.
Yeah,
in the
but when he came, did he do anything?
Where?
Chelsea.
To Chelsea.
He's one of the best.
No, when he first came, No, but when he first.
No,
came.
But that's completely understandable. But what are you getting at? Are you saying like these players?
You're on about the price tag. You're on about the money.
We're talking about the wage structure and this being a long-term effect in Liverpool.
I don't think it is.
But you know why I'm saying that? Because the question I was going to ask you is, have you ever seen Liverpool do what they done last summer,
There you go.
any other summer.
There you go.
No.
There you
And
go.
I said
so
that,
now, so now what you're doing is you're buying these 60, 70, 80 plus million players.
Yeah.
When
They're
you're
moving
buying those
irrational,
players,
for the first time.
When
For
you're
the first
buying
time
those players, right, you're automatically putting them on a wage higher because you've bought them for this much. Okay, you can do the Chelsea thing and give them an 8-year contract.
Yeah.
But that's not how Liverpool work.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. No, you're
So
right. Yeah.
You're right. You haven't seen this before. So that's the difference where you say, okay, you've had a mad wage structure for 10 years or plus, but you've never seen
something's
anything
changing.
like this in the summer
Yeah.
from them.
No, I
Do you get
agree.
what I'm saying?
No, I 100%. I 100% agree with what you're saying now. So just to put it out there, yeah, I've got it down here. Do you want our top 5 is Salah, Van Dijk, Isak, which we knew it was going to be Isak just because of how much we got for. We knew that.
Exactly my point. Yeah.
Gakpo and Ekitike. That's 200 plus, 200,000 plus, right? So now if you go to United, just in comparison, yeah, I'll go down. Yeah, I'll go down the thingy. It's just that I swiped the thingy and they came next. Casemiro, 350. Bruno, 300. Mason Mount, 250. De Ligt, 195. Harry Maguire, 190. That's just top 5, yeah?
Okay,
Only
so
three players
so
over 200.
so 3 players above 200.
Yeah.
One of them is coming to the end of a contract, which we knew was
Yeah.
a mistake anyway. So we admit that,
Yeah.
and then the other one who's basically on the verge of going to Saudis, which is what the general
Yeah.
consensus is.
And should I explain something? You guys haven't competed for the thingy.
Yeah, but do you know when that change happened, Nabi? That change happened last year.
Yeah, and
so
that-
what I'm
no,
saying
no.
is we're going in an upwards trajectory in terms of performance
Yeah.
and rewarding performance, whereas
no.
you're going in a downwards trajectory.
No, but it's only the last 10 game. We can only justify this in the next season.
I'm not about the whole last year, the way you
No,
guys. You guys.
Oh no!
have
Last
acted
season,
what-
last season we won the Premier League. Now we're the best team in the England. Yeah, based off the Premier League, you're the best team in England. Yeah.
I've got a thingy with that last
Yeah,
season. But
yeah, but no, but from following end of last season, we were the best.
Okay,
regardless of everyone else's
Yeah,
form.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So now you have to act like the thingy. You have to spend a bit of money.
Liverpool haven't done this now.
I know,
Yeah,
I know, I know, I know.
You're not used to spending this kind
I
of
know,
money.
but do you know,
Yeah,
you know
that's
the
should
thing,
I
yeah.
tell you why though? Do you know when you had a manager like Klopp, he'll press rocks until it's diamonds.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
does
And
it.
you won't always get this. You think Robertson, any other team, was going to get that level of quality out of him? No chance. You think he was going to get another, God knows how many years out of Milner? No chance.
No.
Henderson? No chance. You know, all these players that he brought in, like all these very, very average players, he's done something special with. Now, we can't go back to Klopp. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I can't go back. Like you guys would want to go back to Fergie, I would like to go back to Klopp. It ain't going to happen. You know what I mean?
But he's spoken in an interview and said he'll happily come back.
Yeah,
No, he
yeah,
did
yeah.
say
Coming
no. He
back
did.
to the same
No,
environment.
Why would you
This
think
is
so? If
what-
they're spending this kind of
No,
money?
he didn't say-
If I was Klopp right now,
No.
I'd be thinking,
He
yo,
did-
I've been asking for bread for
Calling
years.
that.
For years, I've been
No.
asking for this kind of bread.
They've
And
been
the
gi-
one
they've been
season
giving
only.
him- They've been giving him Tesco value.
Bro, without the club card
but-
value, without the club
No,
card
but
Yo,
value.
he's
Hoya,
tried all the
well,
time.
Hoya, do you?
Yeah, eating
And
good.
he's
No.
making these guys do laps, and then
good.
he's
So
trying to
should-
take it out of the players, making them do laps around the pitch.
But
That's
lads,
what the fitness is
but
like.
lads, should I tell you something? Do you know who was the first manager to be in that situation?
Who?
Arsene Wenger.
Yeah,
And when do you know when he spent his first big money signing?
he went downhill.
It was Nicolas Pepe, and then it was on his way out. Any
Pepe wasn't that under Emery?
no, I'm pretty sure it was thingy.
No,
It was his last
Emery,
season.
Emery.
That was
No
Emery,
way
man.
was it
No.
Wenger.
Wenger had Ozil
No.
and Sanchez. Those were,
Yeah,
and
but,
then
so
Lacazette and
but even they were
Aubameyang.
like fifth. Oh yeah, I think it was
Yeah, it was them,
Lacazette.
it
It was
was
Lacazette.
Lacazette.
I
Was that
think
season Emery come in?
Lacazette was his big money signing. Yeah. Now even those players, he made amazing out of them. Ozil, disgusting. Sanchez, you lot were dying after him. You know what I mean? He was
They didn't win the league. They
No, but
they
that's
got
what I'm
FA
trying to say.
Cup.
And yeah, and
It's
thing
not
is,
good enough
but
with
no,
the
but
amount of money
no,
that they spent. But you guys are champions. You've already won
Yeah.
the league. Now you've spent this money. There's an expectation.
I-
You need to get the best out of these
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
That's
And-
a fact, bro.
yeah,
Like,
Can I say something about Liverpool fans as well? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know your best players, they can have 6-7 good seasons, but all it takes is one bad season for you to throw them underneath. The
oh
bus.
no, not me.
Robertson, look how good he's been.
And
You lot feel
I did.
Amar kills him.
I did
Yo,
that.
facts.
Yo, Trent,
Don't,
he's
don't,
your
don't,
homeboy,
wait,
bro,
wait,
and
wait, wait.
he got booed when
Wait,
he
wait,
came back.
wait,
He
wait,
got
wait,
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Wait.
He got booed
Wait,
when he
I
came
can't
back.
believe that.
Wait, let me get to
Wallahi,
this,
I can't
yeah?
believe that.
Salah,
Wait, before you,
can I just finish, yeah?
No, wait,
Salah,
just before,
Let him finish.
yeah, go on.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah.
he had 6-7 good seasons.
Yeah.
This season, if he continues to perform like
Yeah.
this, you're not gonna throw him underneath the bus, bro.
Do you know what it is?
They already have.
Wait, you finished.
already
Wait,
have.
you finished.
That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
finished. Yeah? Who are we basing this off? Which idiot?
No.
Which idiot are we basing
No,
off?
it's not him. It's not him.
It's a lot of fans. No, but did you not see the game first? He got booed, didn't he? He got booed by Liverpool fans.
At the
He's
end
not
of the
about
day,
Liverpool fans,
look,
not yourself. Just
do
Liverpool
you know what it
fans
was?
in general.
Yeah,
Do you know what it was? It was the way he left. I wouldn't have booed. If I was there, I wouldn't have booed him.
But you
I
all
ain't got-
knew he was gonna leave.
The thing is, it's the
They-
way
they-
he left.
the
It's the
club
no,
fucked up, bro.
no. It was the club didn't fuck up. They've been trying to get but they've been trying to get a contract signed for 2 years. He didn't want to sign it. That's what.
But you know, when you look at it now, in hindsight, you got to think, you gave Verge a contract, you gave Salah a contract. Imagine you gave Trent
Trent should
a
have
No,
been the
they did.
priority.
No.
He should have been the
They
number one
gave-
priority.
No, but they
That's the
gave
thing.
the contract and
Remember we said-
underperforming massively
Yeah.
this season.
Right.
And imagine Trent was on that same contract and he was underperforming massively.
Yeah.
But bro,
It's
this
just
comes
saying-
back to it,
saying-
no.
No, but they just
Doesn't
would have
this come
said.
back to it though.
Yeah.
My point exactly is that
That's
you
if that's what it
prioritize
is.
Yeah.
Salah and Verge for these contracts.
Yeah.
Who went there and said, "Yo, I want the same money or the same big bread"? It would have been Trent.
Yeah, but Trent got offered that, but he wanted to go Real Madrid. He
Trent,
got.
you're telling me Trent got offered 350 racks, the same as Salah and Van Dijk?
He got,
No
he got, no,
way.
you know he got offered.
No way.
You tell
the boy
me.
from Liverpool, he's gonna stay here no matter what we offer him.
No, but
That's what-
but they gave him a sick wage for his age. It was still like 200 plus. You get what I'm saying? We do,
No, but we
Liverpool,
can tell from
What I'm trying to say-
in terms of you know, in terms of games, certain games that were in, he wasn't getting like vice captaincy at the
Yeah.
early stages and that. And it meant something to him as well at the same time.
No,
he
but he's
cares
too
about
young.
this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
but he's too
So
young.
when it comes to it doesn't matter. He was born. They look at Gerrard. He got captaincy when he was young.
Yeah.
It's the same with Trent. Trent probably wanted to emulate the same shit
Nah, you're
as
right.
Gerrard when he was younger. He was like, I want to get this kind of
Okay.
stuff. But he realized with Van Dijk and Salah being there, I can't get too up there.
Salah's still not the vice captain. Do you
No, and he gets
no,
pissed as well.
No,
He gets pissed as well.
no, yeah, but Salah gave up on that thingy like after his second season. Now the Trent vice captain. Trent was vice captain after Henderson left. Van Dijk became captain.
But that's-
Trent was
no,
vice captain.
nah,
Yeah,
it's too late
no,
back then, though. He should've done
he was
that
20.
younger.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah, but he was born there, fam. He's the people's guy.
So
That's the thing.
you're telling me Trent's would be a better captain than Van Dijk?
No, I'm
You're
not saying
ridiculous.
No. I'm not saying he's gonna be.
You know
better
why-
captain. I'm
you know
saying
why-
set him up
wait,
for when Van
Hoyo,
Dijk leaves.
wait,
Tell
Hoyo.
him, set him up to say
Wait,
you're gonna
Hoyo.
be captain of this football club.
Yeah,
when
and
Van
that's
Dijk
why he's
goes.
vice captain.
That's what he did.
And that's why he was vice.
But that was after a bit, though, wasn't it? So like, let's.
He was
say-
22 years old, expecting captaincy.
Yo, boy, he's
You
been
know the
playing
only
good for like 4 or 5
They're
years,
already
and
captain.
everybody cares. Everybody
No.
cares when it comes to
Bro,
like I was born for
when
Liverpool.
Slot
No, but the thing
came,
isn't it?
Van-
As
Trent
you're a
was
fan in it
beating
for the
him.
Liverpool football
Yeah.
club, innit? But these guys they were born
Wait,
Liverpool.
wait.
It means something.
Hold
else
on,
to
let me
them.
explain something. Do you know why Gerrard got given thingy?
Go on.
Do you know why he got given it? Because of the way he was acting on the pitch, the way everything he done on the pitch, behind the scenes, on the scenes, he was different, bro. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'll come on the pitch and just shoot a 50-yard goal. It wasn't that. He was
The way he carried himself, yeah, no, I hear that. I
But
hear
Trent
that, yeah.
wasn't. Trent isn't a captain. He wasn't gonna get it over a thingy. I don't even think he would have got it over Salah.
No, I'm
Do
not
you know
saying.
what I
I'm
mean?
not saying
But
right
what-
there.
I
I'm
get what
saying
you
set
but,
him up.
But then
for-
Curtis Jones can say that. You know what I mean? Curtis Jones can say that. Conor Bradley can turn around tomorrow and say that. You get what I mean? It doesn't count. It don't count. That at the end of the day, you want to be the captain. You were vice captain. Veg could have left last season. You would have been our captain.
Okay. So Nabs, Van Dijk and Salah leave end of this year, let's
Yeah.
say, or next 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Who's your captain?
Eventually.
Who's your captain then?
That has to be one.
For me,
Mm.
Salah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You know why?
Captain.
You-
He's
and
the
this
best
goes
player. He's the-
and you know
the
why?
best player this
It's
season.
not to do with best player. It's the way he carries himself on the pitch and off the
I rate
pitch.
it.
You know why?
He's a good player,
Uh,
very good
no,
player.
but you know
He's a
off the
workhorse
pitch.
as well.
Do you know off the pitch as well? He had a chemistry with every single player. Do you know every new player that comes in? He's busting jokes to him every time.
Lads, okay.
No, but that is but he's the international captain as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
So of
yeah.
Hungary as well. So he's used to this kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah, yeah,
So
that
he
as well,
would
yeah.
be the first choice, logically
yeah.
speaking, as well.
Yeah.
But I think Hoyer's point is more set Trent up, give him an incentive. It's not just the money.
Yeah.
It can't be that.
But
It's
you're
you're the
fa-
future of this
Yeah,
club.
yeah, you're basically
But do you want
We're
the
not
problem?
prioritising Van Dijk and Salah over you. Because me personally, if I'm running the club, I know Salah's done a mad thing. He's 33. I know Van Dijk is very good, bro. One of the best defenders. I'll consider the contract, but I wouldn't say, yo, you're gonna get more than this kid. This kid who is arguably, not even arguably, who is the greatest right back in the world. Bro.
But hey, you know the only reason you can't say that? You guys gotta remember the scrutiny he was getting in the media about his defensive performance. Now, if he got dropped, Liverpool captain dropped after 4 games, after 10 games, after 20 games, Liverpool captain dropped.
Yeah, but Nabs, what's
Bro.
the difference? Klopp sees that and defends Trent with his life.
Yeah, and
Slot dropped him.
Yeah, Slot dropped him.
No,
It's a
no,
fuck that, bro.
no, but so did Trent. Klopp dropped him.
did as well.
Eventually, yeah,
No,
he
that's-
started mixing
yeah.
in Bradley. But
Yeah,
one
'cause he
thing
knew what
backing
he
with his life.
Klopp also moved him into midfield
Yeah.
and then was like, He's not right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
No, he tried him in midfield and tried the 3 at the back.
Right. Okay.
He tried 3 at the back. It didn't. It wasn't Klopp's way. He couldn't get the same amount of pressing. You know what I mean? It just didn't work. He tried the inverted fullback. Robertson dropped into the 3. Thingy dropped into the. It wasn't gonna work. It was that formation only worked for that season. That Klopp, the Klopp's finals, and that was it. It disappeared after that. You know what I mean? Arteta did it. Thingy Pep did it. Klopp did it.
The centre backs as the
and then it finished.
Let's go back to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I ain't finished.
Yeah.
I want to know the conclusion is that Liverpool are not playing as good this season because of chemistry.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, but
that's what he's saying.
But what is your expectation of Liverpool though? End of the season.
End of the season. What I expect. What you'd expect at the beginning of the season. But you always expect the most of Liverpool. You know what I mean? Liverpool that season that we had about 20 fucking injuries, no centre backs. We played bloody Mo Salah in centre back and bloody Alisson or whoever.
He's a politician.
You know what I mean?
He's a politician.
No, but no.
You're dodging the question.
Okay, I'm gonna get to it. No, but we always expect we always expected top 4, and what did we get? Top 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna get to his question. Yeah. What do I expect by the end of the season? At least, you know what? I expect at least top 3. Yeah. Just because of the way we are right now. I said it about Arsenal at the beginning of the season. They lost.
So you're giving up on the league?
No, it's top 3. It could be first, second, or third. It just depends.
You need to cement your place. We're first, second, or third.
In my opinion, I think City will come first because Haaland's just looking ridiculous.
Did you not say Liverpool going to win the league?
I did say that.
Yeah.
No, but
why did it change?
no, but you said, but no, but you know what it is. No, but it doesn't. Nah, but that don't make sense. That's such a dumb thing to say.
It's true though.
No, but you know why I said no. But you know why I said dumb.
The league, you expect to win the
No,
league.
but you no. I just didn't expect to start like this. But I said this about Arsenal. I said this about Arsenal even when Liverpool were winning every game. I said it about Arsenal.
So you're tweaking it then a bit.
No, I go Arsenal. I go what the problem is. If you lose a certain amount of games at the beginning of the season, you won't win the league. And Liverpool falling into that category now. And my fact is true. It's not like United or Chelsea back in early 2000 where you could lose 10 games in a row and win the league. Impossible. But no, what I'm trying to say, you probably lost 8 goals. You know what I mean? You could.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I got another question now. Well, this is my fucking
go to one.
I need you to admit this because this is evidence right now to this day, 9th of November. This is evidence of last season.
Yeah.
Arne Slot got very lucky last season. I need you to admit it. I need you to say that last season was a fucking fluke because everyone else was shit. Because that's a fact for me, bro. Like the way I see it. Yeah, you won the league, bro. There's no qualms about it.
Yeah,
you've won the league.
Yeah,
but bro,
Klopp won that league.
Yeah, Klopp won that league.
Yeah.
There was nothing to do with Arne Slot. Completely fine. He had his team. He went into it. Blah blah blah. He's done his thing.
Yeah.
The reason you won the league was because everyone else was shit, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a complete. It's a fact. And now this is evidence. Everyone else this season has slowly stepped up, but the champions have spent 500 million. And they gone backwards.
Yeah. No, this is the problem. Okay.
Admit what last season was, bro.
No, in my opinion, it's not. It's not.
Fair
there was a dominance in the way we were doing it. Towards the end, it fell off first, but there was a dominance in the way we think it controlled it. Now you can only play what's in front of you, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
So now, you are only given the teams that are in front of you on the day, regardless
Shall
of.
I tell you what it was?
Yeah?
You're Olympic runner. Liverpool are Olympic runner, and they're in the fucking Paralympics. That's what it was last year.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No. Okay, so why didn't anyone else win it? So you're telling me
that's what I'm saying.
Everyone else was shit though.
But they didn't.
No,
they were playing very good.
Okay, you're saying
City had stinkers last season.
They had stinkers.
Your point is it was complete dominance.
Yeah.
My point is it was complete luck.
No,
because of how everyone else was.
Okay, what?
No, but the only way to determine that though is by how this season goes, as it gradually goes on. But as of now though, it's looking like what Jay's saying is correct.
No, because let me explain this. You've got 20 teams in the league. Now you're telling me 19 of those 20 are shit.
Because remember last
19 of 20 teams were shit.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Compared to what they
Nottingham
normally are.
Forest, fair enough.
Okay, but everyone's going to do that because this is what happened last year.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest played
You
better.
were saying this.
Yeah,
right?
and I still agree to it though.
No, but he's saying shit as in like the normal contenders for the Premier League.
Yeah, but
He's
what
saying
can
shit.
you- yeah.
Not the 19.
But we still lost.
Nabs, I'm not saying
He's
this.
about the Arsenal, the Cities.
But what does that have to do? We still lost games.
Arsenal and City
No.
is one thing. United and Tottenham finished 16th.
Yeah.
17,
Yeah.
15, 16,
So that was
17.
those are 4 games. You
What
like
I'm saying to
just
you
walk
is,
all
yeah,
over.
It wasn't-
I think we lost to you lot.
No,
or
we
drew.
drew.
Yeah,
Drew
you
one
know what I
and
mean.
then
So
you beat us once.
What I'm saying to you is, it wasn't a normal season. It was another COVID season.
no,
That's
I get what. No,
No,
Jay.
I'm not even taking the
Yeah,
piss, bro.
yeah.
Like genuinely.
But why? Explain. No, but explain yours. No, because there's got to be background to it. Now explain. Why? No. Why would every other team shit? You can't just say Liverpool.
I have no idea, bro.
No, but
every-
then you can't just say it was a fluke season.
No, I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying? There has to be more to it.
Okay,
It's
why
like a
I'm
Leicester
saying-
season, then.
why-
No, but
why everyone
okay,
else is
Arsenal
shit?
played sick.
Why did-
Arsenal should. Tottenham should
Not
win
in the
that
league,
league.
not in
Arsenal
the
didn't
league.
play sick.
No,
Did they? They came second.
No,
Yeah,
they
I
were
hear they
doing
came
the-
second, but look
what
how
they're
far
doing
points
this
they were
year.
behind you.
Arsenal were doing last
Yeah.
year what they're doing this
Oh,
year.
no, I'm on
set
about this.
pieces, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they were getting through.
This
It
is-
wasn't a 6
okay,
football.
This season, yeah, they got the whole team that they want. Yeah, they
Arsenal.
got yeah.
I
Have
don't
they,
wanna talk about
no,
Arsenal.
but
I don't
Arsenal.
wanna talk about
No,
Arsenal.
We'll get
No.
to it.
No,
we'll get
no,
to
we
it.
need to talk about
You
Arsenal.
heard me
We need to
yesterday.
talk about Arsenal because we're talking about who's at the top right now. Yeah, in the sense where why Liverpool's not there.
I was talking about last year.
Okay, last season they were defensively thingy lacking and they couldn't score the goals that they needed.
Okay,
Yeah, Arsenal.
I don't want to talk about Arsenal
Yeah.
last season. I'm talking about Liverpool
Yeah.
last season.
Okay,
But I need
yeah.
you to admit what it was, fam.
But for me, it wasn't. Now what?
I
For
kinda
you,
hear
did you?
what-
I mean, did
just
you?
to play devil's
but you-
advocate, I kind of hear what he's saying because I don't want to put it purely down to everyone was just
Yeah.
dog shit and Liverpool don't
That's
deserve
what
no
I'm-
credit.
yeah.
They do deserve some
They
credit.
do,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah,
they do.
Arne Slot does deserve some
Klopp
credit.
deserves credit, not
No.
Slot.
No, I hear that, but then it's the same thing of like Slot didn't spend a penny, and I know it was Klopp's team, but now
It's hard to
obviously
go
it
into.
kind of contradicts because when he did spend
You
money,
know what it
he
was
really
last
didn't
season though?
spend it,
Liverpool, I think they won the first 10 out of the 11, whatever it was.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
then everyone just playing catch up since then. Do you get it? 'Cause
No, but during that first thingy, up until Liverpool played Arsenal around winter time, around this time of the year, where we won them, I think it was 3-2 or something. Just before that, yeah, Arsenal and Liverpool were neck and neck.
Was it?
Yeah, literally
I'm
neck and
sure
neck.
they were like 16
Nah,
points
nah, we were literally neck and neck. Up
Nah,
until
yeah, it was
It's
close.
it was
Arsenal
very
and-
close because they were
it's
talking
Arsenal
to
at winter time.
because they were on about
Just
Saka.
one on Arsenal,
They were
so
like
it's
Saka
not
against
home,
Salah.
it's a
Everyone,
draw.
all the United fans, all the Arsenal fans were saying how Saka's better than Salah.
Ah,
Everyone
yeah,
was
that's
giving it the
it.
10-10.
No,
No, but that's what it was because Saka was scoring a lot and this is that. But that's what it is. You can only play with what's in front of you. You can now this season, yeah, Liverpool's been shit. So what we were gonna say, Arsenal had if they win the league. Yeah,
Oh no, it'd be
because-
worse. It'd be a lot worse if when Arsenal do win
If
the league.
Arsenal win the league,
it's just gonna be-
Oh, so, no, but
It's-
so whoever wins
it's-
the
it's-
no, but then you
it's-
could turn around and say whoever wins the league this season
No.
is
The-
harder.
no, the
No,
The
but
difference is, Naby,
look at the atrocious football they're playing now.
Who?
Not only
Arsenal.
But you know what the thing is? Abdi, they're still scoring goals.
Nabs,
They're
Nabs.
still scoring.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but it's just-
I hate Arsenal.
I don't like
I-
Arsenal. I'm not. Wait, one thing. I'm not a fan of
that-
Arsenal, but they don't concede and they score goals.
Okay.
Which is logically
You win a
football,
game,
Yeah,
that's
you're winning
why
games.
you win the
Yeah,
game.
you're winning games at it, but it's just you can't.
I know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not the fan of it, but it's what gets you 3 points at the end of the day, and that's true.
If this is what the league is turning out to be, fam, then you know what they're talking
No,
about.
but
They
you
enjoy
know,
the
that
fun out of it.
for me, the last time, like, you know what I think we're referring to is like when a team wins the league, you can see head and shoulders they're better than everyone else,
Yeah.
and that's not just a case of we were better than you this season. It's a case of there's a
Dominance,
period of
dominance
coming
over them. Yeah,
Man
bang on.
City,
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
get full
get
of
you
space.
seasons
Yeah.
at the start.
I get what
2015
Jay-
to about 2019. The dominance was
Yeah.
real for Man
I
City.
get
They
what
could
Jay-
walk
Jay-
all over everybody.
Jay, I get what you're saying in the sense where about last season,
Yeah.
yeah, because Liverpool and the City have been at it punch for so many years. Now, if you talk about that, because we don't really know any City fans realistically, innit? And they can't give it the hype because no one sees them as a big club, even if whatever, you know what I mean. But the thing is, City. Remember that season where Liverpool had so many injuries, yeah, and now City went on to win the league, right? No one turned around and go,
Well,
fluke
right,
team.
H just said something there. H just
But that wasn't one
period.
season. That was a period. They
No,
did it
yeah.
over 4
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
Like 3
That's the
seasons.
difference.
Yeah,
4
three
years.
seasons.
Okay.
That's why the reason why I'm saying
Yeah.
solely, you don't have to
Yeah.
admit it,
Yeah.
even though you know it in the back of
I
your
don't,
mind.
you know.
Like I genuinely, bro, like you can't. for me, watching football
Yeah.
and watching last season and this season,
But it's
just
because
evidence.
but it's because your
Like,
team was so bad last year.
I know that.
No, but that's what
I'm
I'm
not just saying. I'm
yeah.
not just saying our team.
But I don't
shit.
think any other team was other than Tottenham was as bad as you guys.
What about City?
Everyone
City had a
else was
shocker. They were.
Compared to the standards they've given
But
themselves.
what you're
that's
doing
because
is-
of faults
But
in their
even
team.
last year, you done the same thing, and
Yeah.
I remember saying it to you, bro. I said this league is shit. We stopped recording because
Yeah.
we said, "Yo,
Yeah.
fucking football is just shit now."
Yeah.
And we were saying that to you last season, bro. And why? It was just because Liverpool are just storming it.
Yeah.
Because, like I said,
Yeah, man.
they're Olympian in a fucking Paralympic race, bro. They are just they're running. Everyone else is on wheelchairs.
Okay.
That's what happened, bro.
No, but Arsenal was still. Arsenal came.
Arsenal were running.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have
No,
a
but-
wheelchair, but they had no legs.
Yeah,
That's
but
what happened, bro.
but this is the thing. They were still doing what they were
Prosthetics and all
doing.
that shit,
No,
bro.
but then this is the thing. Then you're basically saying the whole system of football's dead.
It is.
No, from now
Your
on.
boy Jamie Carragher is saying
No,
it
no,
right
but
now.
for that last season, I think it was. I'm on
Then
the
this
other
season
side.
would be dead. as
No,
well.
no. I'm on the other side.
No,
This season
yeah.
is good.
Yeah,
But
this
why?
season, yeah.
No,
yeah.
because
look at
all
second
the
to
good
eighth,
teams
no,
are playing good.
Look at second to ninth.
There's like 1 point between second
Okay,
and fucking
second, yeah.
eighth.
Okay. And last season there was about the top four title race. The top four race. What was it? About 10 teams.
What?
Yeah, there was. There was a high amount of teams. It went from because you gotta look at.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
from
Second, third.
it was more from like 4th to 8th. You
Yeah,
didn't
but
know.
like the-
But that's because there was the teams that had lesser expectation on them. The Villas,
The
the
Nottingham
Bournemouth,
Forest,
the
the
Brentford,
Crystal
the
Palace,
yeah.
stuff like that, yeah.
And
they
such
were
good-
able to go and do what they
And
do.
did you look at those teams though? Did you look at how good those teams were?
Yeah.
How good they played.
But then that's also Nabs. You could also say that was a fluke
Exactly.
because now look at.
But then
Now look at
no, but they
Newcastle.
got rid of so many players.
What's Newcastle's excuse?
They got rid of Isak.
And that's it.
No, and then
Oh, they've had the downfall of their life. They've won 3 out of their last 11.
yeah, and they still no like
They've still got Tonali. They've still got Bruno Guimaraes. They've still got Jolie.
yeah, but it's the system in your
Elanga,
play. If your
there's
main guy goes, it takes a bit of time to replace him. You know what I mean? It's always the. It's
But
always,
then
But it just
what
comes back
happened?
to that point,
What happened
bro.
with Forest?
Forest got
was-
Sells. Sells
So Elanga's gone from Forest.
Elanga's gone. Thingy was meant to go. What's the name? Morgan Gibbs White.
Wednesday?
Yeah, but then you've lost like you lose
No,
big
no.
players. in-
Nuno was a big thing for them.
You lose
Nuno
a lot-
in that team,
No,
it was
Nuno,
Nuno was a
but
but
huge
that's
thing.
off the
that's
season,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Well, that's the point that he's made. Is that it's not just a case of Liverpool won the league because everyone else is shit. It was these few teams got the
Were
top
very
4
good.
spaces and the European spaces because everyone else was shit.
Yeah, but
And
yeah.
we're talking about the Chelsea's where they scraped it and they got the Champions League spot, but then they weren't good last season.
No,
They weren't
were
ridiculously
up and
good.
down, up and down.
United and Spurs we already know they were
Yeah.
dog shit. There was a few other teams that just dropped below, but what I'm saying is,
Chelsea, though, even Chelsea.
yeah, that's
But
what
they
I'm
got
saying.
top four.
Yeah,
and
so
then-
for the rest of the league, I can say honestly that it's a true reflection of how the performances have been going as well at the same time compared to last season.
For example,
Compared to last season.
For example, I could say this season for me is a less competitive season than last season. Do you get why I'm saying this? Do you get why I'm saying
Why?
it? Because the top 4 race is not as heated. Because
Bro, we just
We
there's
just
like
10
1
games
point
in, don't
between
we?
3 and
no,
10.
but then that's the thing. You can't just say it's 10 games in because if Liverpool, if now Arsenal turn around and lose 3 games and Liverpool win 3 games, we're on top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm
We still
saying.
have to do it.
So
But then
and you got
that
can only
means-
base it off
that
what you
means that
have.
it's still close though.
Yeah,
It's
and
not,
you
it's
can
not a bad
only,
season.
So that
I'm
is
on the
still
other side.
competitive.
yeah, and you can only base it with what is in front of you. You get what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. The teams aren't good. Liverpool's not playing good. It's clear and
Yeah, I
obvious.
can't believe you
We've
can't
lost.
say it's not competitive.
we've
It's
lost 3 in
competitive,
the-
it's
no,
competitive.
no,
Look,
look,
the likes
look.
of the bottom 3 we predicted to go down. They're
Okay.
fucking killing
Okay.
it. Sunderland,
Okay.
Burnley,
Oh no,
Leeds.
no. To go back to Jay's
What's
point.
going on?
Wait, Abdi. To go back to Jay's point. Yeah. To go back to Jay's point. Last season was shit because the big teams weren't competing as to the level of they should.
Not only that,
Yeah.
bro.
But that was the main point. Now we've got Arsenal, City, Chelsea. That would have been Arsenal, City, Liverpool. Yeah. For those is usually that 3, isn't it? Yeah.
Normally, yeah.
We got Sunderland, Spurs, Villa, United, Liverpool. Yeah.
So all the original top 6 are back up there.
Yeah. But the top 6.
That means it's a better season.
Why?
For
For
it's a
the
more
for
competitive
no.
season.
Because of that.
Because
Just
Sunderland-
the top 6.
No, yeah, because the competitive teams are there now.
No, it's not. You're not getting
top
Nottingham
6?
Forest.
No,
You're
but
not
the-
getting
no, but the top
these
6
teams
is-
that are doing it, bro.
No.
Sunderland's the only one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
that's
and
a fluke,
Bournemouth,
yeah.
arguably.
Yeah,
And they're
and
not going to
Bournemouth-
be
But
there
they're
from
not
the end
gonna
of
be
the
there in the
season.
long
No,
term,
but
bro.
when that was the case last season, when people were like, "Why is Nottingham Forest up there? Why is Crystal Palace up there?"
Yeah.
And then
But Nabs,
you
Nabs, look who they're surrounded with.
what do you mean?
Look who those teams that you just
Yeah.
Bournemouth and whoever Sunderland. Who are they surrounded?
They're surrounded by the
compared,
Giants.
compared to what
No,
last year
I get
was.
what you're saying.
Man
It's not
United.
in the sense of for football, the Giants are back in the game. Yes.
I
No.
wouldn't even
No.
say
Because
that.
competitiveness, Nabid. Crystal Palace being
Would you?
fourth,
Would you?
let me learn. Sunderland being fourth or third, and Chelsea being third is
Yeah.
two completely different things. By the stage of November, because you know full well that Sunderland aren't going to be there come February, March, but Chelsea have a chance of being
Yeah.
there. That means they're competitive. So Sunderland are there right now, but that means they're just ensuring safety and probably push for a European spot, whether it be lower down.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be there. They're not going to be second or third come February, March.
Yeah, but let's say hypothetically, let's talk. They are there now. Would this season be shit?
Well, it depends who they're surrounded by.
No,
Nabid,
but-
if it's just Sunderland there and you've got United behind
No, it's
them and
Sunderland.
Spurs-
No, let's say Sunderland, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be shit.
Would it be a shit?
Yeah,
team?
of course it would.
Okay, we'll have to just wait and see then, innit? No, because I can't say what the season's gonna look like at the
Of
end.
course you're not,
But
bro.
that's what happened last season,
we're
and that's
talking
what the
about
issue
now,
was.
though. No,
Yeah,
we're
so
talking about now, though. That's
Last
the thing.
season, that's what
Yeah.
our consensus was, bro.
Okay.
Last season was shit. because
So
of
during
that
this point
few
last season, I can't. I obviously no. I
one
don't
can
think
remember.
no one
Yeah,
remembers
no
what the
one
table
does,
looked
yeah.
like. Now, if we had 5 of the top, the big 6 in the thingy, was it a good season?
It would have-
No, because it ended as a shit season.
No, but it could have been.
Well,
You're talking
no,
about
but then
last
this
year
could
at
be
this point.
no, but then this could
Yeah,
be.
I know, but I'm going off actual fact and what has happened rather than what hasn't happened, bro. You're
Yeah.
talking about hypotheticals
Yeah.
going forward.
Yeah.
What has actually happened?
Yeah, and what I'm trying to say is Liverpool could only do what they were doing with the team. City dropped off, Walker, other players
There you go.
fell off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my point. Genuinely, that's my point. Because you're right. You can only do what you're allowed to do. Everyone else is shit.
Yeah.
So you've won that league, and everyone else has been shit.
What was Abdi, check the difference in points for Arsenal and Liverpool last season by the end of the season. I know we won early. I know we won them early, but
But then towards the end,
Towards the end,
you
yeah,
guys
so, yeah.
Lads, I don't want to mention any names, yeah? But listen to this excuse from a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
Back to me. Liverpool are performing as they are right now because they haven't got over someone's death.
no, it's true though. No,
This is where I need to go.
no, Monto.
We finished
No,
it. That's good. Last point. Last point.
Oi,
and we
lads,
finish. We finish.
lads,
Last point.
no, lads. Let me
last
explain.
point, last point,
No,
last point.
because a lot of people. I gotta discuss this because
You
a
got
lot of
one.
people.
No, but you got 1 minute because we're gonna
Okay,
have to.
a lot of people talk about this, and now let me just kind of clarify this.
10 points.
Jota and Van Dijk, boys. Now, if us man here, one of us pass away, God forbid, yeah.
Don't
You-
just
you-
stop,
you-
Lord. What the hell are you doing?
I didn't do the full
Yeah, but astaghfirullah, yeah.
I didn't do it. I missed that. This
Yeah,
one. This
but
one.
you know what I mean? If that happened now, you any of you man not gonna be hurt?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna still come to football.
no, but you still nah,
You
you
still gotta move on with life.
no, you still
I'm
move
gonna
on.
fill out my blood
No,
pressure.
you still, but you still move on
You
with
still gotta
life.
go to work.
Nah,
You still gotta go.
facts.
next day
No, you still
gotta
move.
go before
I
you
don't.
fucking target,
Nah,
bro.
you know what it is? At the end of the day, you're gonna bust short like that. But at the end of the day, if something like that was to happen,
Yeah, like,
it will affect you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Especially when you see man day in day out.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Going on holidays, that's a different type of like friendship. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay,
Right, this is yours.
Yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure as always, man. Yo, take care, fam. Liverpool intervention done.
I control you now.
And that's the end of fair play, bro. Because
Appreciate
Amma didn't turn up.
You
today.
came out swinging on.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा गुड बाय